What's going on, people? It's me, Graps, your favorite wrestling stick figure YouTuber here. And if y'all ain't seen my last vid, come on down and be a Grappian, okay? That's my new membership. Exclusive video. I lied. No. Access to content early is what I meant to say. Exclusive polls so you could decide what videos come next. And if you just want to support your boy, I would deeply appreciate it. But look, okay, we jumping right into the vid. No more dilly-dally. Hi, my name's Adrian, and I like wrestling. So as of late, I've been on the internet, my Twitter, my TikToks, my Instagrams, and I've been seeing these, I don't even know what to call, I'm sure there's a proper term for it, but like I've been seeing these wrestling highlight videos basically, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, pretty much it's a wrestler's highlight reel or just like a match highlight reel with a hard ass song over it and really tough edits, okay? If you know, you know. And these videos have been all over my For You page, on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. I love them, right? I think they're fire to watch as a fan of the wrestlers in the videos, but even to introduce someone that doesn't know wrestling into the sport of it. The song choices too that I've been seeing are either hard as fuck bangers or just funny ass songs that fit, especially them MF Doom ones, man. Those Doom ones, they do something to me, man. They do something to me. They MF my Doom. They make my PP butt. These videos fit my criteria of what we're talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And that is aesthetic in pro wrestling. Look at that thumbnail, all right? I spent time making that beauty. That shit hard. Just like your boy.
Showtime.
Shouts out my brother I Enjoy Garfield for making that fire ass Scorsese transition, bro. Yeah, holla at him. I Enjoy Garfield. Link down below. Go. Damn, he got that shit on. Look, right? Okay, I'll cut straight to the chase. Boom. This is beauty. Magnificent. Glorious. If this is Megan Fox in the second Transformers movie and I'm 9-year-old me, then I'm on my Google Gaga shit. I need it. Wrestling gears are such a big piece of what makes wrestlers memorable to people. Screw the modern day fan, right? Wrestling gears are a big part of what attracts casuals to wrestlers off rip, I feel like. If you take someone to a wrestling show and they don't watch it, the only thing they're going to pay attention to is, one, what are they doing? And two, what are they wearing? And 9 times out of 10, what they're wearing is going to be what the casual notices off rip. Why is this 7-foot man wearing a dominatrix outfit? Why is this bald, energetic man in an Olympic fit? Which, by the way, side note, this match is fucking awesome. 5 grabs out of 5 if you haven't seen it. Why is this marine-like figure in jorts? Honestly, that one doesn't really fit my next point. I think they were just in style at the time. But either way, wrestling gears and outfits should help tell the story of the characters themselves. In a sense, they're kind of like a costume for an actor in a movie, right? If your gimmick is this deranged guy that's psychotic and insane, I'm not gonna have him come out in a wife beater and jeans. I don't know, that's just me. I do think though, a perfect example of gear that helped elevate the characters gotta be the Shield, right? They came out in these bulletproof vests and all black tactical gear with boots and this dope ass like half a skull mask shit that just made them feel like an elite dangerous SWAT team. The gear helped them feel more scarier and even more threatening. And this is the story they wanted to tell with the Shield. And wrestling gear can even play a part in storytelling when done right. Do you guys remember the Daniel Bryan and Wyatt storyline in around like 2013, 2014-ish? Damn, that's 10, 11 years ago? Damn, RIP Brand Brody Lee. Fuck, that's so tragic, man, so tragic. But pretty much, Daniel Bryan joined the Wyatts, and he wore this great outfit that, it symbolized him with the Wyatts. And it was a long storyline, but he finally turned face again in this steel cage match against Bray Wyatt. And what represented him turning face? Daniel Bryan stripping in the middle of the ring, and he had his babyface gear under and got the pop of a decade from it. And this is just a good example of storytelling through outfits and gear. There's a million other examples, of gear propelling storytelling, right? CM Punk's best match in AEW, don't at me. was the dog collar match against MJF. And what was a big part of it? CM Punk's Ring of Honor gear coming out. Like, what? This man had the theme song, the presentation, the gear, peak wrestling aesthetic, dog. The story of Punk having to dig deep in his past into becoming the devil he used to be in order to fight this new devil, and the story the story that was being told through just the gear alone just added another element to the match, man. And AEW, in my opinion, they got a lot, and I mean a lot, of really dope gears and a lot of shitty. The fuck you took this out the closet for? Tight. Like, what? Look, I fuck with Eddie Kingston respectfully, and his gear now is okay, but holy shit, when he came out with this, I wanted Jon Moxley to beat the shit out of him just for wearing this. This fit is garbage, brother, and I'm glad he switched it up, you know, because now his gear is pretty tough. And when shit gets serious, he pulls out the 2 straps like 06 Kurt, banger. But y'all know who don't miss? Mr. Tiger Style, Lee Moriarty, bro. Lee Moriarty has some of my favorite wrestling attires in all of the sport. Now, yes, I am a little bit biased, okay? If you have any MF Doom reference in your gear, Prograps is gonna pop. Shouts out Bronson Reed. But look, the mask he comes out with, tough. The puffer jacket, tough. The shorts, tough. 5 graps out of 5 fit right here, not gonna lie. Lee Moriarty is one of those guys to me who has the perfect wrestling aesthetic. And here's what I mean. Everything from his gear to the theme song to his moveset fits him perfectly, and in my opinion, it's dope as fuck. And look, if you're a wrestler and you're watching this, if you have any type of link with hip-hop or underground rap with your aesthetic overall, Prograps is gonna pop for you. And it's not just Lee Moriarty, okay? One of my favorite wrestlers is one of my favorite wrestlers just for his aesthetic alone. For those that don't know who I'm talking about Mr. Bows and forearms to the back of your neck, discus big boots. Who's your hero? Mr. Chris freaking Hero, one of my goats. For those that do not know, Chris Hero, your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. Chris Hero has by far the dopest wrestling aesthetic to me, okay? I ain't talking about Cassius Ohno. That shit never happened. Chris Hero never made it to WWE. Don't know what y'all talking about. Chris Hero to me is a prime example of how a wrestler's attire could really make a person connect with them and just become a fan. When I first found out about Chris Hero, which shouts out to the homie Phoenix Nitro, there was an old video years ago where I saw him mention him, and I looked him up, and that's how I got into Chris Hero. But Chris Hero has wrestling gear that honestly, if I was a wrestler, I'd want my gear like his. I'm not gonna lie. First off, banger. I ain't even a Bulls fan, but banger. This USA basketball one, banger. This man got a Duke wrestling attire. This shit is hard. Now look, if you don't know, Prograps is a little bit of a fashionista myself, okay? And I'm a person that could appreciate a good fit. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry. Merch, stupid. Unironically, I'm recording this video in a Chris Hero t-shirt. I'm not gonna lie. Merch, stupid. Theme song, dumb. Moveset, silly. Fuck is y'all talking about? Chris Hero is that dude, and I won't hear otherwise, cause Chris Hero ain't nothing to fuck with. Like, come on, bro. But y'all know who's the co-king of wrestling aesthetic though? I can't even hold you. Mr. Pay-Per-View, Mr. 5-star himself, Rob Van Dam. RVD to me is probably the coolest wrestler of all time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this man in ECW, coolest wrestler to ever lace boots. This man had the whole arena with him every time he came out. The entrance, aura. I hate using that word because of how cheesy it is now, but just the one night stand entrance against Cena, man. And this man came out to the crowd like theater reactions to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire No Way Home, okay? Which, by the way, second greatest theater experience to Endgame, all right? If you know, you know. Theme song, silly. Moveset, dumb. Swagger, grabby. RVD's moveset alone got probably more swag than any other wrestler all time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's levels to the wrestling aestheticness, and RVD is grabby tier easily. Another guy, Samoa Joe, cool ass shit. I ain't even gotta say more. Just cool ass guy. This flick of him with the titles, grabby off the charts. Now, one guy I ain't gonna talk too much on just because everybody knows, you know, of course, Jeff Hardy, probably on the same level of RVD to a lot of people. Not me though. You know, me personally, I was more of a Matt Hardy guy. You know, the V1 gimmick, the big ass cargo pants. You know, that's just me though. Now, it's not just gear that matters. Okay, I know. I've been yapping for what 10 minutes now about wrestling gear and outfits, but presentation matters just as much, maybe even more, honestly. We gonna get into that now, but just a quick word from our sponsors.
What's going on, Prograph family? It's Falls 47. I'm in a hotel in an undisclosed location doing God knows what, or God knows who, and I'm just vibing right now. You know, I wanted to sponsor this video, let y'all know y'all should bump my jams, and y'all should also watch Prographs on a frequent daily basis to the point where it's unhealthy. Goodbye.
All right, now look, I know this is a moment we've all been waiting for, okay? What is Prographs, the wrestler's aesthetic, you asked? Well, I'm glad to tell you. Prographs theme song, for copyright reasons, is Boom, Bound to Yourself by Plus, because I own the song, but my theme song would probably be Once Upon a Time by Denzel Curry and IDK. That shit is so hard, hip-hop at its finest. Now, what is Prographs' fit? What is the vibe when he comes out? Is he a bad guy, a good guy, the guy? Well, boom, he comes out with a mask. What kind of mask? A fucking course, the goddamn Doom mask. Baseball jersey, specifically the black and blue Mets one, because that shit is so crisp. Have it say Graps on the back, number 18. Let me get the Samoa Joe shorts and boots, and boom, this right here, this beauty you guys are witnessing is the next world champion of your favorites company. I don't know. Okay, so I don't fucking know. That wasn't gonna be the video. I just freestyled saying that shit, and fuck it up. I'm leaving it. Now, of course, you know, there's ghosts that paved the way for the aesthetics we have now, right? You know, well, I just wanted to touch on some quick iconic wrestling aesthetics that just add that it feeling to wrestling. You know what I'm saying, man? Rey Mysterio's mask, all-timer sexy. All 300,040. There's a lot of masks. This one's sexy. Macho Man's whole fit, respectfully, is the epitome of professional wrestling, because it's just the right mix of bravado and over the topness and fucking goofy, honestly. Like, I love it. If you see a man wearing this in Times Square though, you gonna think he's one of the mascots that just want to take a picture with you for an unreasonable amount of money. Also, side note, if you're not from New York and you're watching this, please don't take pics with the mascots in Times Square. Have them smell, and they're gonna charge you a PS5, especially Elmo. One wrestler though that is one of the goats of this aestheticness, this aura, whatever you want to call it, Hayabusa. Oh my god, from the iconic mask to the pants to his moveset, which is one of the greatest in my opinion, Hayabusa is the epitome of fucking cool in wrestling, okay? Hayabusa wasn't in ECW besides his tag match, which, if I'm wrong, yeah, y'all can let me know. But honestly, all of ECW from the late 90s to the early 2000s is the coolest wrestling promotion of all time. I don't care, bro. From it being not only the coolest promotion of all time to ever exist, in my opinion, just like, look at their style they had, okay? From their rings to the pay-per-view names, which, as much as they may be a product of their time period, okay, this shit is cool. But the coolest shit to me about ECW is the roster. My god, RVD, Sabu, who's fucking one of the coolest, just most awesome wrestlers of all time, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, one of my favorites, fucking Taz, who is awesome as shit, from the edges with the towel on. Solo Sikoa could never. Bam Bam Bigelow was in it for a bit, the Sandman, the Dudleys, even got Chris Jericho. Shouts out Joey Styles, and I'm sure there's a lot more I just can't think of right now off the top of my head, but ECW's roster is the coolest of all time in my opinion. Just swag, aura, grappiness, and ECW in the 90s honestly could be a video of its own, and I might fuck around and make it. I don't know, maybe you guys want to see it, but ECW is just one of the coolest promotions all around of all time. All right, the crowd erupting anytime Taz and Sabu got in the ring when they were telling that story is one of the coolest shits of all time to me, you know. And Taz and Sabu, two of the coldest motherfuckers and coolest, and grappiest to ever do it. My god, the icy blue mat with the black and purple ECW logo on the aprons, this shit is so fire. My god, if we gonna talk about wrestling aesthetic, EC dub in the 90s, goated. And yeah guys, this was my PG Yap session on the beauty of pro wrestling aesthetic. Look, y'all already know what to do. Like the video. Is there a helicopter outside my crib? I don't know who the fuck is getting swatted near my crib, but there's a helicopter. Okay, you already know what to do. Like the video, comment below if you didn't agree with me, and if you did, drop a comment for who you think is the coolest wrestler of all time to you. All right, join the Grappy Cord. First link in the description below. We be watching pay-per-views, talking sports, music, bullshit. It's a vibe. Pop out. And last but not least, y'all, subscribe to your boy, man. We on the road to 2K. And do I have any other announcements? Oh yeah, I plan on dropping at least 2 videos a month. At least 2. You know what I'm saying? New year, new PG schedule. Probably not. I don't keep those. Alright guys, I've been your boy Prograps Tether, and I still don't got an outro, so I'm gonna leave y'all with Prograps out.